Hey everyone, welcome to a TV talk. Since I just talked about another HBO show, The Pitt, the last video I just did while I was sitting here, I must talk about Hacks while I'm here as well. Hacks Series 4 just premiered April 10th, 2025, and it's just like one of my favorite shows. They're another show that I'm happy that they don't let grass grow. Like Series 3 ended last year and they're on Series 4, but they're not like wasting time. They're filming as they're going. I really appreciate that. I feel like that's like a lost something that we're losing a little bit with some of these shows. Hacks is great. We're starting this series. 2 episodes have dropped since Thursday, and Jean Smart's character, Deborah Vance, is becoming a late night host, which is like this big moment because it's like a female comedian being the late night host. Even we look now like at the 11:30 hour, because sometimes we have late night hosts, female late night hosts, and they're like, oh, they're on at 1 a.m. And I know some people stay up to watch those, and I've had times where I've tried to like support those times, and I don't even really watch late night anyway, unless it's like someone I really care about. But it's like we can't get someone at 11:30. Anyway, so she's doing that, but then there's, if you know, Series 3 ended with Hannah Einbinder's character, Ava, basically blackmailing her and saying, well, I can tell someone you slept with the head of the network. You slept with the head of the network just before you got this job, and like blackmails her. And Series 4 picks up like right after that meeting, essentially. And then there's all this tension between the two of them, and Jean Smart's Deborah Vance is trying to like undermine Ava and like get her fired or just like do things to mess up her gig as the head writer. She originally was going to be the head writer, so we're seeing that tension. Episode 2 kind of ended with the network lead basically bringing them into her house for dinner and saying like, get this together because we were almost, late night's time, we were almost going to like cancel the show. It was either like we pick you or we cancel the show, and it's all these things. And I'm really looking forward to the rest of the series. Like if I didn't mention it before, it's a very funny show. It's about a comedian, but it's so funny. I'm interested to see how they're going to do it because I was even, when we was watching, thinking back or talking to some people about like, before, Deborah was doing all these gigs, so we were seeing her kind of like do the stand-up comedy at different spots. Now it's going to be like how she can be able to do this comedy like on a late night platform, and the show's still very funny up to this point. She hasn't done a performance so far yet because it's just she's getting ready to get the show going. But yeah, I'm interested to see where it continues to go. It's, if you haven't watched Hacks, get on it. It's so good. It's so funny. It's like 10 episodes, maybe a series, and there's like 30 some minutes, 40 minutes. So it's not too hard to get through. It's on HBO, or Max as they're trying to call it. But again, as I said before, I refuse to call it Max. It's HBO. Yeah, that is Hacks so far. I probably will click back in as we continue to go through this series. That is when I'm watching it as it's coming out every Thursday, or kind of within that week I'll be watching it. Yeah, looking forward to the rest of the series. Hacks.